Hi guys, my name is Jana. For those of you who don't know me yet, I changed my intro just a little bit. I wanted to show you something. I have 3 different channels. Channel 1 is my channel for the advanced beaters. This middle channel is the channel for the beginning beaters. And my third channel is for those of you who would like to be challenged. Beginning beaters, if you came here, just pause the video for a second. And click on my little icon. If you never beaded before, then click on View. Choose Oldest first, and you can see where the basic beginning beading starts. Now, I'm working my way up to get a little bit more advanced every time with every video, and as you can see, there's plenty of them on there. In about 3 months you should be up to the level where you can do any of them. Just choose one, pick one, and you're good to go. You can just go back to browse videos to see the latest videos, and if you really like my channel, then please subscribe. Thank you. Let's start beading now. Hi guys, today I want to make a super silly summer ring, and for that you will need to start off with a right angle weave that goes 5 rows up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is 4 rows wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, and wind up with the threads on this side. Just turn it around like that, and then like that, and we're going to start on this side with the right thread, and these seed beads are size 8/0, and in between I'm also going to put some size 8/0, and we're gonna need also some size 11 beads and some size 15/0 beads. I used Miyuki, and I'm going through the first row. What I'm doing is basically I'm getting rid of old beads. It's sort of a spring cleaning project, and I'm just going to put everything together. I'm very colorblind when it comes to combinations, so I'm just going to do whatever I have left over. I'm going in between the white ones with orange, and I have no idea what it will turn into, because as I said, I'm not very good with color combinations. I like to play it safe, but with these kind of projects, I just call them spring cleaning projects. I'll just pull out anything, leftovers, and throw them in there. So we're going 4 up, and I'm going to move over to the side, right side, and into the one next to it, and then we're going to go down again, filling up that second row with seed beads in between. And you can use different kind of colors, seed beads, whatever you got left over. That's the fun about this project, is that you can go so many different directions with it. I noticed that when I made my first one, I noticed a heart in there, so I did the heart one, but I still have to kind of readjust that a little bit. So that's the second row. I'm going to move over again, up in 2, and adding that seed bead in between here also. And I'm up again, going to the side, to the left side, into the white one and the one orange one that I added. And now the 11/0s come in, so I think I'll just use some red, and I'm going to add also like 2mm Swarovski, but if you don't have those, these are round Swarovskis. If you don't have those, you can just add a silver seed bead in between there. And I'm going in to that other side, picking up a red again, a Swarovski, a red, and I'm going crossing into the other side, and I'm picking up a red again, a Swarovski, and a red again, and I'm going into that third one, also going down into white. I'm going up in two white and an orange, because now I want to go back up, and I'm picking up the red, and I'm just going to turn that a little bit so you can see you can cross your threads into that Swarovski or the silver seed bead. Then you would use a size 11/0, because these are 11/0s that I'm using right here. Going up in that orange, and maybe have some fun. Put some yellows in there. Grabbing a yellow, going across to the other side with the yellow. And grabbing another yellow and going up. Picking up a red one again. And there's really no special way to do this. As I said, I really hate those yellows, so I'm gonna just kind of try and get rid of some of them in this project. Picking up another red. In the orange, now going around again through the whites, coming out of the orange, and maybe I'll just start with a yellow and a Swarovski and a yellow, just for the hell of it, right there. And picking up a red, Swarovski, red, going to the other side, and picking up a yellow and a Swarovski, and a yellow again, going to this side, and next into the white again, going around, and up out of the orange again. And I'm going to add a red one, cross in the Swarovski, adding another red into the orange, a red into the Swarovski, a red into the orange, a red into the Swarovski, a red into the orange, and up the white. Now we're going to go in here, and we're going to add an edge here, and we're going to do that with 3 seed beads. I'm going to pick up a red, a yellow, and a red, and just kind of put that corner in on the corner. And next I'm going to pick up some clear seed beads, also size 8/0, and I'm going to go in between to the bottom, and here at the corner I'm going to put the red, yellow, red in again. Going in, pulling that corner out, and going around again to the next corner with the clear ones. And corner again, red, yellow, red. Clear once again. And at the corner, red, yellow, red again. And this is the last one. Don't go into the corner. Go down one. Now I got some 3mm Swarovskis, and I'm going to come out of this one down. So I'm going into this one up. Put that Swarovski 3mm on there. I'm going to do that again. Going up. And these are the seed beads that are above the orange. So I'm going to do 4. You need a total of 8. And another one. And because I want to make sure that that doesn't break, I'm going to go into the white one that's underneath it right here. So I'm just going to go around, up the white, into this white, and I'm just going to go back, double securing that little Swarovski right there. So I'm going into the opposite direction now, just doing the same thing. In, up, into the white, going around. Now we're going to go into the white and into the orange. And I got some purple seed beads, size 15-0 for this, so I'm going to pick up 3, and I'm going into the clear one on the side. Picking up 3, going into the orange one on the side, picking up 3, and going into the side and into the white. Now I'm going to add the Swarovskis that I added here on this side. So that's coming out from the top in this case, going in bottom ways. and just adding 4 from top to bottom. So now I gotta go around so I can go through there again. Go in, and just the white one. Okay, and extra securing it by going into the white, going around. Picking up that white one, picking up that white one, going into the white one, picking up white, clear, white, and another clear and white, a clear, a white, and a clear now, and 1, 2, 3, going to the other orange, 1, 2, 3, into the clear, 1, 2, 3, going into the orange, into the white, and you got to check which direction your thread is going. So you want to go in the opposite direction, which would be that direction. So we're still good. Into the white, and now just go all the way to the end. And let's have a little fun. Taking these, putting these back. See what else colors we have. So I'm going to add a little of, let me see, silver lined orange. But first we're going to go into the red seed bead and the red seed bead that is on the corner. So we're skipping the yellow, giving it a little bit more of an edge. Picking up 2 seed beads. These are also size 15, and going to the next clear seed bead over there. Picking up 2 more, and going from clear to clear basically. And then at the last one you go to into the red And skipping that yellow one again, going into the next red. Picking up 2 more orange and just going all the way around. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Red. Red. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Red. Red. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Red, red. And just go into the orange. Now into the clear, the white, the clear, the white, the clear, the white, and come out of the clear. And now you need size 11 oat seed beads again to make a ring band, and I'm going to do that with yellow and red, or you can use any color you like, you know, whatever you got left over, but I'm just gonna go with the yellow and red that I had in the middle. So next I'm gonna pick up 2 yellow, a red, a yellow, a red, a yellow, a red, and 2 yellow. And I'm going to go into this clear one, go up the white one, and I'm just going to go all the way around, but in the clear ones and the white ones. Clear, white, clear. And I'm going to go through that whole bunch again, going around, making sure that the ring band is pretty secure. So I got that at least twice in there, and that would be 3 times on the top and 2 times on the bottom. I'm going to come out of the red now, and this is where the letter stitch starts. I'm going to pick up the red, go into the red from the top to the bottom, and go back into the red. And pick up a yellow, go into the yellow, and up into the yellow. Pick up a red, go into the red, and up into the red. Yellow again, and up, and red again, and down, and up. And to straighten out the first 2 rows, I'm going to go down through 5 again, and up through 5 again. And then you turn it around, and you start all over again. Pick up a red, go down in the red, and go up in the red. Pick up a yellow, go down in the yellow, go up in the yellow. Red again, down, and up. Yellow again, down, and up. Red again, down, and up. Now you can choose to go up and down as you go along, or you can do it at the end when you have thread left over. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go and do it now because I got plenty of thread on the other side to make my ring band finish up, so I'm going to just double up on the thread over here, going down and up. And then just turn it around again and start with red again, red, up, yellow, down, red, down. And basically you do this until you're starting to run pretty short of thread, which should be in about 2 more rows from now for me. Going down through all of them again, and that will straighten them out right away. Okay, 1 more row. And up, and yellow, and up, and red, and up, and yellow, and up, and red, oops, and up, and down, and up. And I'm just gonna run this down again and up again, and then it's time to cut off that thread. Okay, so now we got the thread on the other side, and we need to go over there. And I think this is easier to show on the back. Going through clear red, clear white, and just going all the way around to the other side. Maybe this is best done on top so that pops up a little bit. That way you're pushing down the orange a little bit, like that. And coming out on this one. Now to yellow again. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, and to yellow, going in here and going through there all the way again. Through those again. And one more time. And in there again, coming out of the red. Now we gotta pick this up on the back side. Oops. Picking up a red, going around. Yellow. So that's basically the same as you did on the other side, only you have more thread now. And now you're going to continue this until your ring band is long enough, and don't forget to measure that you already have a little part on the other side, so you just need to measure it holding the two together. I would say just pause me now until you get around to that part, and I will show you how to attach both sides. Okay, now we're gonna attach both sides. So pick up your ring band, put it on your finger, like that. And then go into the red and go back into the red on the other side. Pull them together. Now go into red and the next one, which in my case is yellow. Pull that and then only go back through the second one. Back into the second one again. And into the third one. And back through the third one on the other side. And you're going to grab the third and the fourth. And back through the fourth. Grab the fourth and the fifth. Back through the fifth. Into the fifth again. And now you're just gonna go down and up and down and work that thread away so you can gut it off. So you just basically zigzag until you're almost running out of thread, or you can't go through your seed beads anymore, and then you just cut it off. And that's all there is to it. And if you're almost at the end, you can also turn back, of course. But if you got plenty of thread, then the best thing to do is just to go all around these again. So that's it, and I think that's a little bit too big for my ring finger. But there you have it. I hope you liked it, and figure out your own pattern with it and have fun with it. Okay guys, well, I hope to see you next time. Bye.